So I says wrecked her and damn near killed her.
I think I've heard that one before.
What the fuck? Whoa, man. You scared the hell out of me. You alright, man? You're not looking so hot.
I've had worse.
I doubt it, pal. You're bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah? You should see the other guys.
Right. Hey, anyway, you want to ride to town or something, man? It's like a long walk back.
No thanks. I got a ride. It's a real
Somewhere downtown, on one of the many police impound lots. What in the Put out an APB now! Motorcycle, make and model unknown? It's the one that we picked up from downtown yesterday.
Copy that. Did you get a look at the suspect?
There wasn't one?
Whatever you say, man. You sure you're alright, man?
Yeah. You fellas take it easy.
Man, what the fuck was that about?
Wolf made his way back to the den after that. The proud pup nursing a few new wounds for his trouble.
Wolf?
What's that, Mary?
It's Wolf!
Wolf, where the hell you been, boy?
Paid some friends a visit, and they play rough. You think I could get a Band-Aid?
Band-Aid? You need a hospital, boy. You're bleeding all over the place. You've been shot.
Yeah, you're right. I think maybe a few times. I need to sit down.
Mary, go get Ori out of the shop. We're gonna need his help.
I've seen field medics do sloppier work than these two. Pop and Ori managed to stitch Wolf back together neater than a baseball. They also fished a few hunks of lead from his hide. Ori moved in such a zen state. If Pop hadn't been there, he might have tried to top Wolf off with a few quarts of oil.
For God's sake, Mary, what are we paying you for? Go answer the damn phone.
Oh, I hate when you talk that way to me.
Breathe, my friend. It will take more than this to kill Wolf. Cats are not the only ones with 9 lives, it would seem.
You're right. I just don't know what kind of hell the boy's bringing down on us running around like that. For all we know, he...
You gotta get out of here.
Wolf, you're awake.
You gotta get out of here. There's a man in a cowboy hat coming to kill all of you.
Huh?
He appears to have lost it. Must have taken a shot to the head.
You fucking auctioneer.
Well, what about the fellows that wrecked the shop? Must have something to do with them, right?
So you're right. Maybe there is more to this than a head injury.
It took Wolf some time to recover from his wounds, like 7 or 8 hours. Wounds that would kill a normal man seemed to barely faze the biker. Once he was whole, it was back to business immediately.
What happened while I was out? Anyone come looking for me?
Wolf, you really scared your old man. All of us, really. When you're feeling up to it, give this young lady a call back. She's the only one. I told her on the phone you were indisposed. Hell, she sounded happy just to hear you were alive.
Yeah, probably. Can I get the number or what?
He did, and he dialed.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm returning your call. I was a little tied up.
Wolf, you're alive! I must have called nearly 100 times and hung up before it started ringing. When that nasty-sounding woman answered, I thought surely she was mistaken when she said you were indisposed.
You miss me already? Take more than that to kill me. How'd you know to call?
I didn't, Wolf. But Hope made me do it.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you want?
For fuck's sake, is that woman all right?
I'm alright.
You're on the phone? Who's that?
It's a salesperson, Mr. Kentucky. What do you think about our cable?
I think I don't give a good goddamn about our cable. Where are my pills, Darlene? I need them.
Kentucky Forest, you know damned well the doctor said to stay away from those boner pills. You know how you get.
Ain't full of pills, goddammit, they're full of heart. You're gonna kill me, Darlene. You want me dead like that damn biker? It's a conspiracy.
Wolf, I gotta go. He's really starting to crap over here. When can I see you again?
My heart, Darlene. My heart.
Listen, I don't have much time. He's planning to rob the train coming in with the gold supply for that new bank in Southern City. He drained the last of his available funds.
Thanks. I'll call you later. Pop,
Yeah, boy.
you know anything about the new bank in Southern City?
It ain't open yet, I don't think. That's about it. Seen signs all over the place.
You and Ori find out when. The auctioneer plans on opening an account with some stolen funds.
What? The hell are you talking about, Wolf?
Can't be sure, but a friend told me he plans to rob the incoming train that'll be supplying the funds for the vault. Old school cowboy type stuff.
You can't go getting involved again, goddammit. This ain't some movie or animated series on a popular animation network. What if you die this time?
Well, I guess I'm dead then.
If you don't mind me saying so, a warrior cannot worry about what his fate may be. He can only be ready to face it. Stop being a warrior and start being a warrior.
Yeah, what he said.
Damn it, Ori, shut your trap. You're not helping.
I gotta do something, Pop. No one else will.
No one else? What about the damn police? Have you thought to call them?
I thought we were avoiding their attention. If we tip them off, they'll only wonder who got the info and how. Besides, me and the auctioneer need to have a little chat.
Look what shape you came back in last time.
I'll be taking care of it. I have to. There's no one else. Find out when that train is due. I think I need to go lay down.
He is a man now, Pop. He will do what he is compelled to. We can only hope that he will remember all the lessons that we have taught him.
I know it, Ori. I know.
Took Pop a matter of hours to find out when the train was inbound. Turns out the railroad foreman rode a chopper. A chopper Pop and Ori serviced regularly for the past 30 years. A few phone calls and some gentle questioning. That was all it took.
That easy.
Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. They had 1 week. 1 week for Wolf to get back on his feet and on the mend. And to come up with a plan.
What'd they come up with?
Not much. Wolf wasn't one for subtlety, and from what I would gather, he spent most of that week in bed. He'd ride the painkiller up the side of the train, get on board, and then start cracking skulls. But first, he had to crack some eggs. Otherwise, you can't make an omelet. Can't make one without onions either. Some ham, 2 pounds, diced. Some jalapenos. Kid, you ever had eggs so good that it...
Hey, enough with the fucking eggs already, man.
You're right. Sorry, kid. Anyway, he ate that masterpiece of an omelet piece by piece. Then he mounted up.
Whoa! You can't go alone!
You gotta listen to me. You have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if I stayed here? 9 chances out of 10, everyone would wind up dead. Isn't that true, Ori?
I'm afraid the auctioneer would insist.
You're only saying this so you can go.
I'm saying it because it's true. Inside, we know you all belong here with Pop. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that train leaves the station and I'm not on it, I'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of my life.
But what about us?
You'll always have Pop's garage, fuel, food, and the only can for miles. I've got a job to do, and where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Mary, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of you 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now. Here's looking at you, Kuda.
Y'all hear that? That sweet sound is music to my sunburned southern ears. Today we're gonna drink deep from that green river known as capitalism. Free enterprise, a skim off the top. Sure, we're robbing a train, but hell, I come from a long line of train robbers. It's in my blood. Stick to the plan, boys, and we will all be a little richer by sundown. Now let's ride! Get 'em! Get 'em, boys!
Yeah, boys, yeah! Get him!
Get it up!
Yeah!
The auctioneer and his men stormed down the hill towards the locomotive like a stampede of wildebeests, hooting and hollering the whole way. Taking the train was surprisingly easy. But help was coming, and it was pissed. Wolf's assault on the train was as unbelievable as the rest. His treads were easy to follow, until about 30 or so yards from the tracks. Best we can figure, that's when he went airborne.
Airborne? Come on, man.
After everything else, kid, it's that you have a hard time with. We found a chunk of roof from one of the cars later.
Yeah?
Tire tracks. Tire tracks matching the ones Wolfbyker favored. The top of the train. Does that paint a picture?
Yeah, man. I think I got it.
Good. 'Cause that's where he started checking.
Tickets, please. Sorry, that's not allowed. You're gonna have to remove that from the train.
He made his way through 3 full cars before the auctioneer even noticed.
I don't like this. Something ain't right here at all, boys. It's making my skin crawl. This whole thing has been screwy from the start. Send some men back to check it out.
He did.
Pour it in, you sons of bitches. I said, do you copy? Sir, they ain't answered.
I tried to know some.
Wait. This cash escort, you copy?
I'm coming, asshole, and I'm gonna punch your ticket.
Son of a bitch. You get your ass back there with the others and deal with them. You put a dog down once it's gotten into the hen house. Why would a wolf be any different? You got it, boss. And you 2 assholes go help him.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you, come with me. That money ain't gonna walk its way into my account.
Sir.
While the auctioneer made his way to the front of the train, half of his men headed back. Wolf met them along the way.
Snack time. We're handing out nuts.
He kicked one bastard so hard in the goods his pelvis broke. Pissed funny the rest of his life. Wolf was closing in fast, but the auctioneer and his men had a head start. They made it to the cargo car. Biker only a few cars behind.
This is it, boys. Now who's got the crowbar? These doors are sealed up tighter than an oil drum in a corset. Got it right here, boss. Now the rest of you stand back. I can handle this one. Voila, gentlemen. Let's head in and have ourselves a look.
While they had a look, Wolf was atop the train once more. The fight seemed to cover every inch of that train, inside and out at one point or another. Now it was coming to a head.
You fellas can start on the safe. I'm gonna keep watching. What the?
Remember me, fucko?
Do I? You're goddamn right I do. He's unarmed, boys. Get him.
He only had a handful of men left by that point. They dropped like flies. If anything, that tiny car worked in Wolf's favor. Like fighting in a phone booth, and he was an expert on the inside.
Just you and me now, partner. And this train ain't big enough for the 2 of us. You know how to use that crowbar?
I'm gonna figure it out just for you, Wolf. I think it's time we put you out to pasture. And you won't come back this time, fella.
Let's see what you got.
Kentucky Forest Cash. 6'3", salt and pepper hair, usually worn long. Thick, southern drawl. Really came up in the world if you knew where he started. His roots were about as low as they come. Pretty nasty past as well, before he finally started making some money. Took the dirty approach, I guess. Probably where he learned to scrap, because he fought like a hungry rattlesnake backed into a corner. Wolf landed more shots, but he was fading quick, and the auctioneer was wearing some kind of armor. So he pulled the ace up his sleeve, and the wolf from within. Those powers we were talking about, they materialized into an actual form. A snarling spectral wolf tore free from the biker's chest and leapt onto the auctioneer. It began to savage him.
Oh, God help me! Oh no!
I think Wolf was probably caught off guard nearly as much as the auctioneer. But surprisingly enough, the spirit animal, his spirit animal, stopped its attack and backed away from the now bloodied cash.
The fuck is that thing?
Beats me. I think it likes you about as much as I do. You had enough.
I'm ruined, you son of a bitch! You're gonna pay for this in blood, Biker. Ugh. I think that ride's for me. Our business isn't over yet, son. We'll meet again. Yeah. Yeah.
The auctioneer made his exit, and as Wolfbyker ran to the window, his spectral companion disappeared, once more absorbed into the biker's body. Sure enough, the chopper was for the auctioneer, and it was Darlene behind the pilot seat. Kentucky Cash dangled from a rope ladder, blood covering much of his face, but still, he seemed pleased with himself as he made yet another escape.
If you ever have the opportunity, opt for the getaway, Chopper Wolf. It comes in handy. Till we meet again.
It's the way it has to be, Wolf!
But Darlene, I thought you liked me.
I did, but you never call me back, you son of a bitch! My mother told me about guys like...
Enough, Darlene. Get us the hell out of here.
Oh, yes, sir!
Typical. At least he didn't get the dough. Unlocked? Huh? Oh, fuck.
Wolf swung that safe door open and nearly dropped a deuce. It was packed with TNT, enough to level a city block. And sitting in the middle of it all was the conductor, a gag jammed in his mouth, and most of his body bound in rope. Lifting the conductor from the payload and untying him wasn't the hard part. But disarming the train heading for the bustling city only a few miles away, that was something different.
You got any idea how to turn this thing off?
Not a clue. We ain't got much time to figure it out.
You're right. Maybe we should just abandon ship.
We can't just leave this thing armed. It'll destroy the city. Besides, the jump would kill us. We're too fast for that now.
Wait, what's that?
It was Pop and Ori. Seems they were out for more than a joyride, and they were just in time.
We're gonna have to jump, boys. We can't get any closer.
You go ahead. I'll see if I can't do something about this bomb.
I don't think I can make that jump. I'm too scared.
Wolf gave him a hand, tossed the small man like he was unloading bags from a plane, and Ori made the catch. Pop was pretty steady behind the wheel for an old man. The whole thing was actually pretty impressive when you look at it on paper. Risky, but pretty impressive. Now it was Wolf left on the runaway train.
Well, only one way to figure this out. I'm gonna have to go in. Manually.
A few good whacks. Then the cracked screen only read 30 seconds. With the city miles away, they were clear. Wolf abandoned ship, landing in the back seat next to the terrified conductor. The four of them watched the train explode. A safe distance from the blast, and the blast a safe distance from the city.
Well, you did it, Wolf. You happy now? It's over.
Nothing's over, Pop. The auctioneer got away.
But he's broke. You stopped him.
No. The safe was empty. I was too late. He must have already unloaded the money by the time I got there. Had our friend here tied up inside.
That wasn't him who put me in the safe. Some other fella got on the train hours ago, just as it got out of Northern City. His face.
The auctioneer and Darlene retreated to the tower. She had to help him through it, half dragging him as he sobbed.
God damn it, Darlene, he's ruined me. Without that money, I'm nothing. I'm up to my neck here. Hell, just look at this place. Place. Everyone's gone, the furniture's gone, the money's gone.
I know, sir. Come on. We'll just get you upstairs and figure out what to do from there. Once you get in that chair, you'll feel right again.
They made it up the stairs after what seemed like forever. Darlene covered in sweat and the auctioneer in self-pity. No one sulked quite like Kentucky Cash.
I can't do it, Darlene. I just can't walk no more.
Sir, we're here. I can't carry you anymore. Just push the door open and go sit down. I gotta go get some water.
Well, fine, Darlene. Leave me like everyone else. I wouldn't expect anything different anyway. A stupid piece of shit when I get my hands on that no-good biker. What the? Well, who the hell are you?
Well, as it turns out, I'm the only friend you've got left, Cash. And friends, well, they don't talk to each other like that. Please, have a seat. We've got some plans to make.
Have a seat, goddammit. This is my office. And it's my chair your ass is warming up. Now you get the hell out of here.
Well, I own this building now. I bought it with some of the money I stole from the train.
That was you. You took the money. You dumb son of a bitch. Oh! Just what in the hell do you think you're doing? You can't hear me. Do you know who I am, boy?
I know exactly who you are, you podunk piece of filth.
Hold on now. No.
Ugh. You're the man who paid Tommy to run the chop shop in that old parking garage. Ugh. You're the one who couldn't get rid of the biker, and you had your men smash up his place. You're the one who couldn't kill him when you had him here in this very room. Ugh. And you're the one who failed to rob the train. Am I missing anything?
Please, no more. I'm sorry. Please, no more.
Mr. Merrill, open the window. I'm throwing this asshole out.
Yes, sir.
No, you can't do that. No.
Wolfbyker threw himself out the window and landed in the Rio Gigante. When the auctioneer was thrown out of the window, he landed in the Longhorn Freeway. Not so lucky. We're here, kid.